Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new stream on the Max Tiger YouTube channel. Today we're back with a brand new episode of the F1 chat. I was at Tiger's Talk then. Big up, Rudy. Only just realised you're in the chat because I've only just got on here. So big up, Rudy. It's been a while, Alex. I can't lie. It has been quite a while. Since we've last spoke, we need to do another stream again soon at some point with the both of us. Whether that be Rocket League, Call of Duty, whatever, I don't know. It could be anything. We just need to do a stream again because it'll be fun to catch up. Anyway, we are here to talk about the F1 chat, not Tigers Talk, as I was about to say. And I think this is going to be an interesting episode. That's all I'm going to say. Hold on a minute. Anyway. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, we need to do a stream again at some point. When that is, don't know. However, the F1 chat is back for the final time till a week break, and today we'll be talking about Monaco and Spain. So, it's fine, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Not many people can contribute much to this topic, considering compared to me, you have no chance. However, we'll go straight to the Monaco Grand Prix. So Max Verstappen won his 39th career race. He survived a mid-race downpour to win the Monaco Grand Prix from Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso. Verstappen appeared to be cruising at the front, but his race was given added jeopardy by his team delaying his pit stop in an attempt to make it coincide with the rain. And Aston Martin appeared to miss a chance to beat Verstappen by pitting Alonso for a set of dry tyres as the rain was intensifying. Had Alonso been given treaded tyres at his stop while Verstappen was still on untreaded slicks, looked as if it might have led to the Spaniard taking the lead. But Alonso had to stop again for intermediate tyres on the following lap when Verstappen did the same, and any victory chances were gone. Verstappen's win, his fourth in 6 races this year, moved in 39 points to clear his teammate Sergio Perez in the Drivers' Championship. The Mexican had a nightmare race after starting from the back following his crash in qualifying and finished down in 17th place. Rain causes chaos again. The rain started lightly on lap 51 and intensified slowly over the next few laps, but the fact it was initially largely over the section from the casino square to the tunnel made decisions as to tyre choices difficult. By lap 54, with 24 to go, half the track was wet and half dry, and Verstappen leading from Alonso, Mercedes, George Russell, Alpine, Esteban Ocon, Ferrari, Carlos Sainz, Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari, Charles Leclerc. Verstappen had been hanging on with his fading medium tyres much longer than he wanted as Red Bull waited for the rain, while Alonso behind him on hard tyres was more comfortable but 13 seconds adrift. The Aston Martin chose that lap to pit Alonso, but they fitted medium untreaded slick tyres rather than the threaded intermediates that Russell, Hamilton, and Ocon and the other Alpine and Pierre Gasly all chose when they pitted 30 seconds or so later. Verstappen and the Ferrari drivers stayed out, but the intensifying rain led to the Dutchman hitting the wall at Portier and Sainz spinning at Mirabeau. Had Alonso been on intermediates, it looked as if might have had a chance to make up enough time to pass Verstappen when the Red Bull pitted the next time around, although a quick analysis of the lap time suggested he probably would have not made it anyway. Christian Horner said Verstappen always had enough margin to pit and still retain the lead if Alonso had feared intermediates. Alonso said that when he pitted, most of the track was dry apart from turns 5, 6, and 7, and the team believed the shower would be short. As it turned out, the rain grew heavier and both had to pit on lap 55 to intermediates, and Verstappen retained the lead. Oh dear. Alonso's advantage over the rest of the leading runners, all of whom had pitted, other than Russell, ensured he maintained second place, while Ocon vaulted back into the third place he had held from the start, but lost as the pit stop period started before the rain developed. Alonso closed on Verstappen quite quickly in the first laps after changing tyres, cutting his advantage by 5 seconds in as many laps, while also lapping seconds faster than any other driver in the field. But Verstappen then began to edge away again and controlled the race to the end. Perez's title hopes have faded, and Red Bull chose an inventive strategy for Checo Perez, being in for hard tyres after just one lap and planning to run to the end on them and gain when others pitted. But after making brief progress, the move left him stuck behind Aston Martin's Lance Stroll, and his frustration grew. More questions for Ferrari strategies or strategists. And it's more of the fact that Ferrari just can't hold on, as it seems every time Leclerc and Sainz get onto the track, the strategy changes from plan A to plan B so often. So, to put that in the standings, it puts Verstappen on top with 144 points, 105 points Sergio Perez, third Alonso with 93, and 69 for Lewis Hamilton, fifth George Russell with 50. Carlos Sainz 2 points behind, Charles Leclerc 8 points behind. Constructors, Red Bull once again showing their dominance with 249 points and 6 wins out of 6, with 120 points for Aston Martin and 119 for Mercedes, with Ferrari 10 points away from 100. The calendar looks as follows then. So we have Spain this weekend. We have on the 16th of June, in 2 weeks' time, we have the Canadian, and then in 2 weeks after that, we have the Austrian Grand Prix. And then after that, on the 7th of July, it is the British Grand Prix. So, Formula One 2023 Spanish Grand Prix. No, there's grid penalties that I forgot to hand out. Anyway, so qualifying is done, of course, but my time for the race is 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock is the track time for the race in general. Circuit stats. Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya. First Grand Prix was in 1991. The lap record has not been set as of yet, and the number of laps is 66. 307.236 kilometers is the race distance, with 4.657 being the kilometers for the circuit length. So it does consist of 14 turns, this one, with 2 DRS zones, 1 on the main straight and 1 on the back straight after turn 9. The track was built as part of the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. Foundation stone was laid in 1989, while the first car was raced around in the 1991 Spanish touring car. First Grand Prix. Sensational debut with Nigel Mansell and Ayrton Senna's famous eyeball-to-eyeball drag race down the straight before Mansell took the lead and drove on to victory. So, I'm not going to bother going over the results, but basically Max Verstappen is on pole after a dramatic qualifying session. So basically, Verstappen took pole position George Russell is under investigation after moving on Lewis Hamilton at close to 200 miles an hour on the straight in the second session and damaging Hamilton's front wing. Hamilton made it through to the final session but could only manage 5th place. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz was second ahead of remarkable performance from McLaren's Lando Norris in third on a grid that has six different teams in the top 6 places. Alpine's for Pierre Gasly was the 4th fastest, but is under investigation. He's likely to receive penalties for 2 temporary impeding incidents, while Aston Martin's Lance Stroll was 6th. Sainz's teammate Charles Leclerc was down in 19th place, complaining of car problems. Russell joined Red Bull. Sergio Perez compromised by spinning, being knocked out in the second session, and they will start 11th and 12th. So, the grid penalty is Pierre Gasly will sustain 2 3-place grid penalties, and for impeding both the Red Bull and the Ferrari. But a prediction there we go. I forgot to do all this shit, but there you go. For the winner of the racing's, there's nothing else much to say. I'm gonna go positive. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I've just lost myself. I've just lost myself in the space of 2 sentences. I think it's going to be Verstappen, Hamilton, and Sainz. Alonso will come 4th. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That is the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you smash subscribe and the like button whilst turning on post notifications if you did enjoy. I hope to see you next time. The next one will be in 2 weeks' time. But for now, that is it from me. And I'll see you all in the next one.